I hated all of that. We did all of that to go from there to here because my guy was like, no, this is an impossible to pass barricade. I'm gonna have to go through the third layer of Hades. That's not possible. Oh my god, that was absolutely the spookiest part of this game so far. I needed none of that in my life. And we're just going back up. Where is this taking me?
You found the schematics. Great. Get back to the security office right away. Time to wrap things up.
Steam achievement. Took a shortcut through the basement. Oh my god. That's a curvy elephant.
Head back to the security office.
Roxy. That was the first collectible I found in the game, but it was another 4 hours before I figured out how to turn in the collectibles.
Well done, Arnie. I didn't think you could do it, but here you are. That data diver has exact permissions, and you found the blueprints. You made it the farthest, farther than I had expected. I can't believe it was you. Put that data diver in the inventory system. It'll go right to where it's needed.
Don't I need this to open doors here? Am I just gonna be left to die?
Good work. A job well done. Head on out, it's over. I've opened the garage for you. You can just hop in your van and drive home.
Wow, I bet that's exactly what's going to happen. So I can no longer access computers and stuff. Pretty sure where that gate is was the path.
You've done everything you came here to do.
Yo, I'm trying to figure out how to leave, my guy.
I don't know why you're still here.
Oh, there's my van. I didn't park it here. Who moved my car?
Arnold, there you are.
There's no way to
get... trying to get a hold of you all night. Why didn't you answer? Fazbear Entertainment has no other option but to let you go.
What? I just talked to you. You told me to give you the data diver and I could go home.
So you admit it? You misplaced company property.
No! No, I gave it to you!
It was the mimic.
Fazbear Entertainment will hold you personally responsible for lost or stolen property. What did you expect would happen?
I did everything you told me to!
Don't call us. Our lawyers will be calling you.
The mimic's in the car. Oh! I've been stuffed into an anima. So, the whole time that guy was calling on the phone to get you to do things, it was the mimic the whole night. So that's an unfinished Chica and an unfinished Bonnie, and we're in Freddy. Feel bad for that guy? Yeah, me too. No gift certificate. What's the next game? Well, hold on. Let's see if there's anything after credits and see if there's other endings. Huh. Okay. Alright. Let's close that, and let's look up the... I'm sure there's other endings, right? Let's see. Secret of the Mimic endings. I'm sure there are other endings. This is a FNAF game. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. Alright, so... Bad ending. It looks like we probably got the bad ending.
Arnie.
Gave it to you!
Okay, so the Mimic can copy people, right? So it seems like the Mimic was pretending to be the guy on the phone the whole game. And then at the very end, the real guy on the phone finally managed to get through, and then you find out you've basically been doing what the Mimic wanted you to do the whole time. It seems like you were just used to get the Mimic out of the building. Okay. True ending and secret ending. Alright. So the Mimic is making... Wait, M2?
Edwin, it's me. It's been a long time since we had a chance to talk. I hope you're taking care of...
Wait, F10N4, Fiona. Okay, so he made a robot to try to replace his wife?
yourself. Knowing you, you are still trying to hold it all together. But the company doesn't matter anymore.
What's that thing?
It's...
You missed so much here? Okay, hold on a sec. What is... Let me see if there's a different video. All endings. I just want... It's just gameplay. Is this it? Walkthrough.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to some more Five Nights.
Oh god, no, never mind. We'll just go back to this one. Let's just see what the rest of this is. Tickets, please. Like little robot stays again.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you were inspired by our showroom tour. And that you leave here with exciting new ideas to make your family fun centers even more spectacular than they already are. We appreciate your business and will always be here for you. Check back often. Our technological wizards never stop dreaming up new costumes, games, and experiences. So remember the name Murray when you think fun. We're not going anywhere. Drive safe.
Okay.
Mukluk.
Oh. He just wanted that thing. Okay. So that's the true ending. You flee the building. It seems like there's more information you got. You got to see M2, the second mimic, which was like copying the wife or something. Might have to read on that more. Okay, and then this one is secret ending. Okay, so David's bedroom. It looked like there were pictures of David and the mimic together.
Welcome to bedtime. Would you like a story to help you sleep?
Hold on. Someone's missing. David? Where's David? Come out, wherever you are. There you are.
Do you remember how our story begins? Once upon a time.
Wait, is this like a David? Is this like a tiny mimic copying David? Oh, he can go between being short and tall.
That's right. And the alligator was swimming in the lake. They had so much fun. Do you remember what happened next?
That's right. Then a crafty fox sat down and started a game of chess. They had so much fun. You remember what happens next? That's right. A bunny popped over and offered to play cards. But they couldn't agree on the game. The bunny was sad. Oh no! What did they do?
That's right. The puppy saw everyone arguing. The group yelled and gnashed their teeth, and it scared the puppy, and she ran away. This shocked all the friends, and they realized that anger didn't solve anything. They all started a band and lived happily ever after. The end. The moral of the story is that friendship is the real treasure. Now it's time for bed. Your parents love you. Sleep tight.
I love you.
Yo, that's like extra horrifying. So with the dead David's voice, it said "I love you too." Wow. Okay. That's pretty messed up. Okay. Let me see. What was the other stuff? Endings. Let's see. Endgame begins. A ton more discover. What else do we got? Oh, there's very... Okay, there's like almost nothing there. Thanks, IGN. Appreciate that. All Secret of the Mimic endings. No. Go away. Let's see. Bad ending, hand over data to the dispatcher. Yeah, we know that one. True ending, run the parachute program. Alternatively, if players refuse to comply with the dispatcher and instead run the parachute program on the helper terminal, Arnold will be able to escape the storage office through a secret vent. The helper terminal. This ending route will take players through the facility and into the FNAF 1 iconic pizzeria location, where they'll receive a crucial revelation. Afterwards, you'll be visiting Murray's mansion. Wait, what? I didn't see any of this? Here, players will need to find 5 birthday reels and tapes and play them in a particular order to get the code for Edwin's room. After causing the facility to self-destruct, Arnold will escape the collapsing building and drive off, leading to the true fate of Arnold and the Mimic. Secret ending. Get the glitched permission from the moon.exe minigame. Alright, we played the moon minigame for like a couple of minutes. Let's see, you missed a huge amount by missing the parachute ending. I never saw the parachute thing. The moon game, I played it for like 5 minutes and it was incredibly slow. So I lost patience with it and I was like, okay, I don't want to keep doing this. The secret ending for FNAF Secret of the Mimic requires a bit more work. Players need to find all 25 gift box memorabilia collectibles. It took me 4 hours to figure out how to turn in the collectibles, so I only put in like 2. On the first playthrough, you can find the first 24. The last collectible can only be found in New Game Plus. Once you have all the collectibles, you need to collect the moon.exe minigame and get the... complete the moon.exe minigame and get the glitched permission from the sun. Once you have that, follow the instructions of the true ending until you arrive at Murray's mansion. However, instead of finding reels, you need to collect 6 cassettes found behind locked doors with an array of LEDs. Once you've placed all the tapes in the recorder room upstairs, a hidden vent to the left of the recorders opens up, allowing players to progress into a secret room within the mansion. There's a final puzzle in this room you have to complete, the hint to which can be found on the wall to the right of the Storytime pedestal. Okay, so I guess that was like, you know, clicking the right buttons to get the Mimic to react as a child would. You missed the parachute.exe. Yeah, I don't even know where that branch off was, the parachute thing. I'm not even sure where that was in the story. But, okay. Alright, I guess that was Secrets of the Mimic. The big reveal at the end for even the ending that we got was really cool. I did like the fact that you're kind of, it's kind of revealed to you that the person that you've been talking to on the phone the entire game was the Mimic that was tricking you. And, then he basically used you to escape the place and get the blueprints in the executive permission box for whatever reason he wants them. It seemed like both in the bad end and in the true end, Arnold gets out, but in the bad end, I think he dies. But Arnold gets out, and then the Mimic escapes, and he gets the box with the permissions, and then he goes off to do his thing. It seemed like in the bad end, he kills Arnold, and in the in the true ending, he possibly leaves Arnold to die in the burning vehicle. I'm not sure if Arnold dies in that one or not. The computer terminal, you needed admin permissions to launch parachute.exe. So before you hand the data diver, you can choose to not give the dispatch and instead do parachute to get the other ending. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I did not see that. I did not see that. So yeah, I guess there was probably another hour or so if you had gone a different route, which we just didn't see that route. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. All in all, like, how did I feel about this game? It was all right. We got through it. I like the FNAF story. I will say I was kind of disappointed in how it ran. The game was the most expensive of all the Halloween games that we got by far, and it did not seem to run well. My computer should be able, spec-wise, to run it on Ultra, but we had to turn it down to between low and medium. There was a lot of screen tearing and stuff like that I was having issues with. So I would say I was not really impressed with how well the thing ran. Wasn't that scary? Yeah, FNAF is mostly about jump scares. So it got me with a few jump scares. There was a few funny moments as well. The lore was interesting. Now that I've played the game, I am totally okay with like going and like watching some more lore videos about this. But it was a pretty neat run, and I did like the big reveal at the end. That was a fun twist. But yeah, as far as the ending we got, it felt very sudden. You know, there was that whole run from the cat and the dark thing. And then you turn in the thing, and then it was just over. And I'm glad to find out there were other endings that had more gameplay, because that one was very just jarring how quickly it was. It's like, well, you're done. Get in the van. And yeah, there you go. And it's funny, I even joked about who moved my van, and someone did move my van. The Mimic moved the van. But that was Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we are off to the next one.